to tune. I am so gifted and blessed, I'm grateful. I am so full of loving vibes, I can't be hateful. I know prosperity is mine by birthright. I know my bond with source gets me some foresight. I feel.
Everyone, welcome to this impromptu session. There has been a lot of energy in the collective in regards to love life. So, I know you see what looks like moon cards. I feel like this last, I think it was the new moon we had? No, that was a full moon, right? I can't remember. Whatever the last moon was, it activated something in us that was like, partnership is important. Now, some of you may be looking for that perfect partner for business. But some of you, most of you are going to be here because you are looking for that perfect partner for your life journey. So we have 4 pals here. And yeah, we're going to figure out, does the person you have in mind really have love for you? Because I feel like that's the question. I feel like a lot of us already have an idea of who we are interested in or the people who are in the runnings. And you can think of a different person for each pal. You could even give a pal an anonymous label like the unknown, maybe someone I don't know yet. But we're going to find out today if this love is coming in, if it's real, if it's whatever. So we got 4 pals, and you're going to choose by the top card or the crystal. Pal 1 is the waxing crescent moon. It says growth, building, belief, and progress. And it's also represented by this rhodonite, pink rhodonite angel. Pal 2 is full moon in Leo, celebration, pride, and authenticity. And it's also represented by this kitty. I can't remember what crystal this is. I want to say labradorite, but I'm not sure. We're going to rock with that though. Labradorite kitty. I didn't even realize I put the kitty with the lion. Pal 3 is intuitive crescent moon, intuition, insight, quiet growth. And not really sure what this is. Is it selenite or it doesn't feel like selenite? This may be a quartz mushroom. And the last one, these are new. That's how come I'm struggling to remember what they are. And lastly, Pal 4 is new moon in Gemini with communication, curiosity, and adaptability. And it's represented by this bottle of amethyst crystals. So you can pause here to further see which one you feel called to. Let's take one big collective breath together. Breathe in through your mouth. And exhale. And I'll be right back with pal number 1. Hey, pal 1, welcome to your session. You were drawn to this pink rhodonite angel. I call this the angel of love, universal love. There's something about your heart being very protected at this time, like guardian angels really guarding your heart. And no one, I'm hearing, no one that isn't worthy is going to be able to get in. So Power one, at this time, you don't even have to be guarded. It's like, let your guard down, be open to receive, have your boundaries, of course, but nothing and no one is going to be able to come towards you and infiltrate your heart center, your loving energy, without coming correct at this time. And you also join the waxing crescent moon. It says a time of steady growth and momentum, where belief and action build the strength necessary to achieve your goals. And what I'm hearing right now with growth, building, belief, and progress is that what you believe is what you're going to manifest at this time. So if you believe you can have the love that you desire, it'll come in. If you don't believe it, it won't. If you take actions towards opening to receive love, it'll come in. If you don't, then it won't. Whatever you focus your energy on at this time is what your guides seem to be backing. Okay. And I do hear progress standing out. So you are being acknowledged that you have made progress in healing, in your spiritual journey. If you've been feeling like maybe the things I want aren't showing up because I've been doing the wrong things, that's not what it is. You just had a little bit more, not even lessons to learn. I'm hearing energy to clean out. This power feels like you carried a lot of people's energy with you through cycles, people that you should have left behind a long time ago. And this cycle here, all of those people are being dropped. Unless they elevated like you, they are not going to be able to ascend. They're not going to be able to step into this next level because you're leveling up. You've leveled up. All right, you needed to hear that, power one. So let's see, who are you thinking about? Think about them now. Take a deep breath. Focus on their energy. All right, so how do they view you? How does this person view my power ones? Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. They see you as being very loving, as having an open heart, and they honestly feel like you can feel them or that you feel people. You read energy, you feel energy. Um, Sometimes they feel like they have to be protective of you. They feel like your heart is so open that maybe you open it to the wrong people. This person feels like they feel like they have to really guard your heart. Um, yeah, sometimes they feel like you're vulnerable, but I'm also hearing they feel like they can be vulnerable with you. There's something about your loving energy that makes them feel like you can feel them. You feel them. And maybe they don't get that from many people. Ha, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Now, they may have done this to you at some point for some of you, but I'm hearing they feel like this is what you're doing to them at this time. They feel like you've walked away, or maybe they avoided you because your energy, your heart was so open, they're not used to that, and they kind of pushed you away. And yeah, they're acknowledging that. Yeah, their higher self is acknowledging that if that is what happened in your situation, for those of you that that was the case. For others of you, they're saying that you're avoiding them, that you've blocked them. Some of you may have blocked this person on social media. Um, yeah, but they feel like you're pushing them away. You don't want to be with them. Okay, what else? Health. Health issues could arise. So they see you as being very healthy. I don't know, there's something about your energy. Maybe you come off as athletic or someone who exercises and works out. Maybe you dance, drum, music, something where you're active. And they see you as being very much focused on your health and looking very healthy. They also find you to be very healing for them. Maybe you helped them through heartache at some point or a rough time in their life. They see you as being a part of their healing. And I'm also hearing that they haven't been feeling very well since whatever happened here. If you're here asking about them, there's a fog between you guys where you're not sure of how they feel. They've been feeling ill. Ugh, got like a funny taste in my mouth. Maybe they're drinking or smoking or doing something, eating something that's a coping mechanism, whatever it is, yeah, they need to stop. Yeah, because that could be a part of what's causing them to have health issues. But they also feel like their heart's broken, heart hurt. Yeah. And liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. That's interesting because they see you as all these great things, and then they also feel like you're not telling them everything, that you're sneaky, that you're up to something, that I don't know what they think you're doing. Maybe you've blocked them, they can't see everything. Maybe you're not speaking to them, so they can't talk to you, but they feel like either, nope, how they view you. They see you as somebody who is not totally honest. Maybe you're showing one face, but really living something else. They're not sure if they could trust you. It's weird. It's like they trust you, but at the same time, they don't. They're scared. And then for some of you, they feel like you see them as a liar. Maybe that's how they came off to you. They wore a mask the last time you saw them or spoke to them. They view you as seeing them as a liar. Interesting. So let's see, is this true love? Are they in love with Power One, the person they're thinking of? Is this person in love with my Power Ones? With the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Chariot. Though this person may be flip floppy, they do love you. They are in there. There's something about you that they really feel like they have to take their time. However, or at one point they felt that way. They couldn't see. They couldn't see you were expanding, you were growing. They couldn't see it. They didn't see where you were headed. And now it's like they feel an urgency. Something happened that has this person in their feelings now about you. And they feel an urgency, like they need to come towards you quickly with the Chariot here. So I don't know if you have another person at bay that they're worried about. I said I was going to pull out some cards for clarity, and I did not do that. I said it to myself, not to you guys. I don't know if I should use cards from the same deck. No, it keeps showing me these. So we're going to try the out of hand deck to see what possibly could occur or has occurred. I don't know if this happened already. It may have, if you feel like this person has been making little signs that they're interested in you. Something seems to have happened. Either they feel like without you, their world became very small, they can't expand, they can't grow, or they're seeing you do that, and this is a worry. So we have the Five of Wands reversed to clarify, and the Queen of Wands. They're worried because you must be angry at them. Y'all must have had some kind of beef or riff that they just can't seem to find their way out of. They feel like they got themselves into some shit with you. And I don't know what they did that they feel like now they can't get out of it, but they see you glowing up. Like you have tapped into your magic. And this is why they're like, oh shit, I don't know what you did. Did you post something, Pal One? You may have posted something on social media. Um, Five of Swords. Whatever you did, it has them in their head. They're just thinking about you and trying to think of ways to get back to you and trying to learn you and understand you. Um, Whatever happened between you guys, though, it sits in their head. Oh my God. Like, yeah, they think about it a lot. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords reversed. They are watching your ass online. There's your confirmation. They are watching you and they would like to reach out. They are so heartbroken. Three of Swords, King of Wands. They might be someone who is a artist. So a lot with the might. They might be a social media person. They might do poetry. They might rap. They might sing. Something where they're in the limelight, though. This person is in the limelight, and they are coming through as your counterpart with this King of Wands here. And the Magician. They're manifesting you, honey. Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, without you, their life has been very, yeah, hopeless. Yeah. You brought balance into their life. You brought peace. This person, yeah, Six of Cups reverse. Is this an ex? Somebody from your past. They want to reconcile. King of Cups, they did some work on themselves, getting their emotions together. They still are working on feeling worthy enough with the King of Pentacles being reversed. Like, can they hold you down? Can they really commit? But emotionally, they are in love. They are in love with you. Ace of Cups, they would love to offer a new start at love. Ten of Swords is here in the world. They really want to get past whatever happened between you guys and have this fresh start. This person is desperate right now, Power One, because look at all this stuff that's been at the bottom of the deck that they're forcing me to share with you. It's like their higher self is coming through with urgency. Like, this person has awakened. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Five of Pentacles. You have them Death card. You have them Injustice. Yeah, you have this person like, I have got to make some changes because I'm gonna lose Power One. So Power One, yes, this person's in love with you. They just have to know they are worthy. I keep hearing that. Like, now that they've got their emotions figured out, they have to know they are worthy. Because I think there's a lot of shame and guilt around whatever happened. Wow. Okay. Didn't mean to go that far. With that, what are their intentions with you? Wisdom. Accumulate wisdom and experience through continuous learning. This person feels like you are very wise and they learn so much from you. Maybe you spark them to be curious, to want to understand things that they never thought of before or look at the world in a different way. Um, and there's something about your energy, like maybe you're a teacher of some kind or a parent. They just feel like you're open to an open book. You're willing to share what you know. Safety. Didn't I say this person felt very protective of you? I don't know. I said that about your angels, but I'm also feeling like this person of your heart. Feel protected and stable, grounded in security no matter what life brings. This person wants to protect you. They want Their intention with you is to make you feel safe. And they feel like they didn't do that. So that's a part of the guilt they're feeling at this time. There's something about your heart, like no matter what they did, how they behaved, you still stayed this light energy, this open heart. And you have exploration, brave exploration of the unknown, expand your horizons. Oh, you must bring a lot of new things into this person's world. They want to explore. They want to travel with you. I'm hearing they want to learn new things, it's just there's something about newness with you. New beginning, new information, new ideas, new adventures. Yeah. They feel very stuck and stagnant without you. So how would a relationship with this person be for my pal ones? Adventure. Look, exploration and adventure. Yeah, it would be exciting. I see a lot of traveling together or traveling to each other. If you're at a distance, I see a lot of new experiences together. Wow. You make this person brave. I'm hearing like you give them courage or strength in some way. In with this softness. It's almost like you being vulnerable inspires them to be true to who they are. Voyage. You guys are about what? How would a relationship with them be? You guys would barely be home. It just gives me the energy. You guys would be all over the place, traveling, exploring new lands, new experiences together. Wow. Um, Very exciting is what I'm hearing. Like it would never be a dull moment where you would feel like, oh my God, this relationship is so boring. No. Every moment I'm hearing it would be like, wow, what is today gonna bring? Or what are we gonna do this month? I'm hearing, or like, yeah, a lot of fun, especially because I feel like this person's connected to your childhood in some way. For some of you, it's like very youthful energy. I feel like you will keep each other very young, youthful. Wow, so much adventure and voyage. That's nuts. And exploration. You guys are just really gonna have so many new experiences together. Look, I said are like you guys are gonna get together. I don't know. But I just felt that so many new experiences together. Um, what do they want to tell you from their higher self? It's hard for me to face my pain, so I indulge in short term pleasures or substances. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. The devil. And at the same time, my phone is ringing and it's saying potential spam. So I feel like this person is having some mental battles. Like they are dealing with a coping mechanism, as I stated before, to deal with, I want to say, the loss of you or not having you in their life. I don't know. If they don't know you yet, they can feel your energy. And this is something that is in their mind. I feel like they think about you all the time. With the devil, they're obsessing. Like they think about you a lot. And they want you to know that right now they're facing a lot of their shadow in order to come correct for you. And it's difficult for them to do that without finding some way to cope. I hope that this is going to change. We have Page of Swords, and that came through reverse to let you know they're watching you and want to communicate. I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are, but also I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. And then I say, they really feel like you increase their knowledge in some way and their wisdom. And they're watching you. I don't know what you're showing on social media or what you share, but it sparks their interest and they are very much interested in learning more about you. Perhaps maybe the truth. Maybe things that they thought about you, they're realizing now were not true. Yeah. And Eight of Swords. It was reversed. It says, I didn't follow my own inner guidance and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone says this is normal. Now, it was reversed, so it does give me the energy that this person is realizing they're no longer stuck or that they were never stuck, that was self imposed limitations. And with that chariot there, adventure, voyage, all of this exploration, all of this energy of movement, it does feel like this person is now realizing I'm not stuck. I can have what I want. That's what I'm hearing from them. Like, this is somebody who has felt like in life they could not get the things they wanted, or things didn't work out in their favor, or something. It's like they have this energy of a little bit of hopelessness, but they are coming out of it because of their curiosity for you. Whatever you're doing online, keep doing it. I'm really hearing it's something on social media they're seeing. All right, lastly, let's get you some advice moving forward with this person. So, Power One, you have the Magician, Five of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Hope I could fit them all. The Knight of Cups. And the Hermit. All right. Slide these on over a little more. Venture voyage. You can still see them. All right. So the advice you're getting moving forward with this person is really not much you have to do. This person's manifesting you. Like, this is somebody who actually wants you. If you didn't know it now. This person would like to be with you. Okay. Um, but the ball is in their court, is what I'm hearing from your guides. Um, focus on your creativity, if you're creative. They're saying you're gonna find that the more you focus on your creativity, the more this person comes in. Um, yeah, but this person's manifesting. They want to turn the dreams they have of you guys being together, into a reality. They but they are really working on forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and overcoming grief. And I'm hearing the same for you at this time. You're being advised to just find peace. Be content with how things are right now. Forgive yourself. Move on right now, because yeah, this person is still working on issues around friends. Either they have another person they're still dealing with, a third party, or they have friends that are gossiping, or they've gossiped with something about you guys. There's something with them feeling no support. Whoever's around them, they don't feel supported. And perhaps you're feeling lonely at this time as well. Um, But they're saying creativity again. There's something about this connection that is creative. Either that person, the person you're thinking of, is creative, or you both are. But this person is going to come towards you. I'm still hearing artistic person. Um, and they are going to come with their cup full, ready to mediate, ready to negotiate, how you guys can work through everything. They've done a lot of introspection, and that's what you're being advised to do right now. Allow yourself to be alone, withdraw your energy, soul search, you know, make sure this is what you really want, because it's coming. It's coming in. It is being manifested. And I feel like you're both manifesting each other without even realizing it. Yeah. You're a great comfort to this person. And it's like you comfort their heart. You make their heart feel safe. And they want to return this same energy to you. And they feel like they have not. Um, They want to write whatever happened. And I do feel like it's coming quickly. A lot of movement here, movement. So, like, this person's coming quickly. So, your advice at this time, oh, I almost got caught in my throat with my saliva. Like, huck. When they reach out to you, oh, I'm stumbling. And I said, when. So, this is your guides coming through, and their higher self speaking as well. This person's going to reach out. And when they do, your guides are asking you to be open-hearted as you are, but to also, be clear on what your expectations are, what it is that you want. Do not settle for any BS. And don't allow whatever happened between you guys, don't allow this person to just sweep it under the rug. Address it. Address how it made you feel. Allow them to address their feelings if it was you that did something. But this here feels like it can be healed. It feels like that's what's going to happen. And your question, do they really love you? Yes, they do. Yeah, they can't stop thinking about you. and dreaming about all the things you guys can do together, how great you guys would be together. And that's what I got for you, my pal ones. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. Read the description for all of the other ways that you can vibe with me. And leave a comment. Let me know which pal you chose. Maybe I'll get a hit or some extra info for you. You never know. I'm sending you so much light and love on your adventure, voyage, your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the greatness that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with part 2. Bye. Hey, pal 2, welcome to your session. You guys, pal 2. There's something with whoever you're thinking about that they got a lot on their plate. They got a lot going on. Like, I get this feeling like they want to focus on you, but every time they want to focus on you, there's a distraction. I don't know if it's work. I don't know if it's friends. I don't know what it is right now, but what I'm picking up is multiple distractions. And like when they are able to connect with you, just know that you were prioritized. So like, even if you don't know this person or they don't know, well, you have to know them if you're here asking, are they in love with you or do they love you? But even if you guys are not in a romantic connection, maybe you're friends, this person really strategizes their connection with you. Like they'll plan, okay, I'm going to call Pal 2 at this time, or they'll put aside time. I'm going to make sure I can support Pal 2 in this thing they invited me to, even though, really they don't have time. They're very, I keep getting like, when they have a moment to sit, they're like, oh, but it's like they're sitting in preparation for the next thing they have to do. So I don't know if this person's an overachiever, a busybody, someone who's in a lack mindset, who has to feel like they got to keep doing so that they can have something. But yeah, if you are feeling any bit like this person is not fully giving their attention to you, I'm telling you, they have a lot going on. So we'll find out what else that is. So you were drawn to full moon in Leo, which means things are going to be illuminated. Celebration, pride, authenticity. Celebrate your achievements and express your authentic self. This feels like somebody who either you work with and you guys are like going to achieve things together, or someone who just really feels like they can be themselves, or you feel like you can be yourself with them. This feels like someone, either you knew them for a long time since you were young, or this is somebody who just makes you feel youthful, or when you guys are together, it's very playful and fun. With this kitty, it gives me playful, fun energy, but the way the kitty's looking over their back, it just gives me an energy of longing. Like someone who's like, do you see me? Do you remember me? Don't forget me. A little bit of a shy energy. This may not be someone who is very like out there player. I don't get a player energy from them. I get somebody who's like a homebody, who would like to be a homebody. Um, and just really I feel like they're a team player, like support. They're a support energy. Somebody who will big up your achievements and accomplishments and really boost your self-esteem. That's what I get from this person. But I'm also hearing that they need the same things from a partner as well, to have someone recognize their achievements, the things they're doing, and celebrate them with them. This person is going to be real, authenticity. They really will like the fact that you're very authentic, that you're true to who you are. It also gives them the freedom to feel like they can be the same way. All right, so let's see. How do they view you? Divine feminine, yin, feminine energy. This person sees you as like the ultimate woman, like everything that they think a woman should be or a feminine energy should be. So even if you're here and you're a man, you identify as a man, the person you're thinking of really loves that you have your feminine energy balanced. You come off very nurturing, very compassionate, not pushy, just very water flowy, emotionally grounded, very attractive. Wow. Foundation, establish family security. Wow, this person sees you as family or someone they can build a family with. They feel very safe with you. They feel like you're someone they can build with or grow a foundation from, that they can grow from. Like you offer a strong foundation. Wow, they feel like you're established or like you're doing your thing. You've built a strong foundation, but they really see you as someone they can start a family with. Hmm. Love spell, you've been bewitched. This person feels like they can't get you out their head. Like they're feeling a tug to you. When you get love spell, it usually means this person just feels like they cannot control how they feel or their thoughts. So you might have this person thinking about you a lot, um, to the point where they almost feel like, oh my God, has Pal 2 put something on me? Wow, they find you so sensual, so soft, so sexy. This really, that's what I'm getting, a gentleness. Like they want to just hold you, is what I'm hearing. They want to just hold you. Mm. This person's a hugger. They give me cuddly feels. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. I guess they almost feel like what they're going through with you is like the start to something. I think this person actually, whether you realize it or not, feels like they are building something with you. Maybe they're not coming right out. Maybe it's not like obvious. It's not been given a name. But they feel like right now you guys are like in this honeymoon phase where it's like you're just enjoying each other and having a good time. And yeah. All right. Pal 2, I like your person's energy is very straightforward to the point. So is this true love? Are they in love with my Pal 2s? I hope so. They have wonderful energy. Their energy makes me want to smile. Pal 1, their person made me feel like someone who's picking themselves up after a hard fall, and seeking that light again. This person feels like they're just looking for someone that they can grow with. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so you have the Four of Swords coming through. Six of Swords. Three of Wands. And the Hanged. Hmm. Hmm. This person has been through some heartache. They've been through some pain, some disappointments that they are healing from. I don't know if you're a part of that healing, but for some of you, I feel like you may not realize your divine feminine energy is helping them heal something. It could have been hurt or heartache in another relationship. It could be the loss of somebody, but you're helping them through that. There's an aspect of them that feels like they need to give up on you, like they cannot be with you. There's a little bit of a fear, some kind of fear. I don't know if you bring a new territory of relationships for this person, or there's something new or unfamiliar that you bring to the table that this person is kind of a little scared. I think they felt like something like someone like you could never come in, would never show up for them. They had kind of given up on that. And now it's like they're seeing things from another perspective. If you were in this person's life for a while, they're like waking up to who you really are. They're seeing you in a whole nother light than how they did before. For others of you, this person is coming to like, I want to say they're becoming enlightened about you, about who you are. And yeah, where they felt stuck, like they couldn't move towards you, they were afraid, they weren't sure if someone like you really existed or if you wanted them. There's some insecurities with whether or not you want them as well. They're not sure, but they're starting to see that if they just hang in here and they just go with the flow, that might actually lead them to where they want to go. So, are they in love with you? Do they love you? I do feel this person loves you. Are they in love? I feel like they're hesitating. They're holding back. You're almost too good to be true to them, and they have old stories they replay in their mind from their past. They can sometimes project onto whatever you guys have going, but they're starting to realize this. They're awakening, okay? So they love you, but they're not sure if they should let themselves fall in love, even though it says here they already are. They already are. But they're not completely giving in and surrendering yet because there's still some things they need to become aware of, they need to see differently, things that they're healing. All right. So, how would a relationship with them be? With my pal two, quiet strength. Find power in stillness, waiting for the right moment to act. And I just say that's what they're doing. They're like, they're waiting. They're getting to know you better. So even in a relationship with this person, they would not be pushy. Their energy would be very laid back. But I'm looking at their intentions with you. And their intention with you is to be still and to wait for the right moment. They feel like this is something that they have to treat delicately. Um, and so they feel like they have to wait for the right moment to make how they feel known. Okay, pal two. You guys have had like two more interruptions since I started. You guys might find like their intentions with you are good, but this person's very busy. I feel like maybe occupied with family. Maybe they have kids or they have family members they look out for, people they take care of. It's just feels like a lot of obligations get in the way of them being able to fully focus on you. But I am getting with divine feminine and foundation that you are a priority in their life. Like if you're not in a relationship with this person already, it's almost like you are. It's what I'm hearing. All right, so anyway, their intent with you is to take their time, to wait for the right moment. Whatever was making them feel like they should just give up, like you're not going to come towards them, they're starting to feel like, no, maybe I do have a chance. This is somebody who, when you see them, you might overlook them and not realize how strong and powerful they really are. Freedom. Release your shackles and pursue personal freedom. Their intent is to let you be free, to be you. They are not coming to lock you down. They are not coming into your life to change you, to rule you. They want you to be you, to be free. Hmm. And intuition. Trust your inner guidance and make confident decisions. Either you're very intuitive and they really want to connect to that. For many of you, I'm feeling that this person is very interested in your intuition and your inner knowing, and their intent is to get closer to you so that they can also begin to tap in. Um, for others of you, they just feel spiritually guided to you. They're just trusting their inner guidance that they feel is leading them towards you. Wow. Okay. So now let's see how a relationship with them would be. If you were to be in a relationship with them, aw, love. Wow, there's a lot of love here. A lot of love here. This person really admires you. They really have a lot of love for you. They see you as like this delicate being that they just want to protect from the world. This person may also like to give flowers as a show of an affection. Flowers are standing out in this card for me, or like they see you as like this delicate flower. I know in a relationship with them, they'll probably give you lots of flowers. I see that as a show of love. They will make sure obstacles are out of your way. I feel like this is somebody who you will feel like they let you shine and they love when you shine your light. They'll help your aura feel lighter. This person wants to take away all stress. Like in a relationship with them, you would feel stress free. You would just feel so loved, is what I'm hearing. So loved. Like you would know, even if you felt like they had a lot of things going on in this relationship, you would know they loved you. It's just something, some way they show you or something. And sanctuary. Oh, you would feel so safe with this person, so at peace, at home. Yeah, in a relationship with them, it would just feel peaceful. It would feel like home. It would feel divinely ordained almost. Um, you would be this person's peace as well. I'm hearing like in a relationship with them, they would end up this person would you would end up moving in with, or y'all would have to live together. There's just something about this aloneness. Like maybe you both live alone or they live alone right now, and that it's like heaven sent this relationship almost for them to take away the loneliness. It's like you both won't feel lonely anymore. You both will feel like each other's safe space, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. How to. What does your person want to tell you? Let's get some messages from their higher self. Ace of Cups. I feel so much unconditional love for you, the kind where I want you to be happy even if I'm not there with you. Didn't I say there's so much love here? It's a lot of love here. This person truly, sincerely sees you. Don't question if they love you or are in love. They're in love. With love spell here, that's your confirmation. Nine of Pentacles. I admire you and you inspire me to simply stop and enjoy the fruits of my labor, to appreciate all the amazing things of life, gifts of life. Didn't I say they seem like they have a lot on their plate, but they pause. They'll make time for you. They value you. They see you as somebody who is like worthy. Like I don't want to say worthy, like not expensive, but just like priceless. Like one in a million. And when they think of you, when they turn their energy towards you, which I feel like it's rarely pulled away. They're whatever they're doing is just a distraction from their thoughts of you. But it's like you make them remember to stop working so much and to actually stop and enjoy life. Wow. And they want you to know, Two of Pentacles, I get my value from my work, so I tend to take more than I can handle. I don't know how to balance my work life and love life. Literally what I just said. Now, I did come through reverse, so perhaps they're learning. Yeah, it's like they're starting to realize that they have to make space and time for love. Otherwise, they won't be able to have this. They won't be able to enjoy it, even if they had it. So I think they want you to know that that's what they're working on, trying to find a way to balance their work and their love life. Because you inspired them to do that. Because they feel so much love for you, they want to be able to have more time with you. And the lion is standing out to me. And the strength, with quiet strength, strength card jumped into my head. Like this person, it's taking them a lot of courage to come towards you, or it will, for them to express how they feel. And I don't know why that is. Maybe you're intimidating, or you're in a position over them where they're a little nervous, or you have a history where they're like, I don't know. Some of you maybe dealt with somebody they know. Um, there's just something that was kind of making them hesitant, but or like give up that it could ever be. But they've changed that energy. Yeah. So let's see what's the advice moving forward from a pal twos with this person. Well, there we have the Tower. So might not be much of a choice because soon things are about to get shooken up. Let me see, where can I put these? Yeah, y'all spread is looking nuts. I should have did it the same way I did Power Ones, but yeah. Okay, so we have the Tower. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have the World card reversed. The Moon. And the Ace of Wands. Well, my dear Pal Twos, there is almost nothing you need to do. Their advice with this situation is that something's about to happen anyway. Something, and we have destruction of old foundations, and then we have them seeing you as foundation. It's like some mindset, some way of living is about to be knocked out, or that has happened already. Some kind of revelation or awakening has occurred, like they're saying here. They realize they have to balance love life and work better. um Now your issue, what they're telling you to do is that whatever is shaking things up, whatever is knocking down the old so that this new energy could come in, what they're telling you to do is to not carry doubt, to disconnect from outcome and just trust. Otherwise, you're going to become confused. You'll start to come up with conjuring things that aren't really happening. Um, but I'm seeing there's a need to close out a life cycle, and there's no shortcut. Okay. There's a soul lesson that has to be learned at this time. Something has to be closed in order for this to move forward. So at this time, what they're advising you to do is to have no expectations, to disconnect from expecting things to go a certain way, and to focus on the aspect of your life that is having an upheaval, because that's where you need to uh, close out a cycle. Maybe you have an ex still lingering that needs to be completely cut. Whatever the case may be, there's something in the way still that they're telling you you have to clear out in order for this to come in. There are some unseen fears here. I see uncertainties, and the word secrets comes up twice. So I don't know if there are things that you guys are not telling each other. Maybe it's about your emotions with the moon card here. There's no clarity on how you feel. But they're saying at this time you need to trust your intuition, because here you're not trusting it, and that's why you're confused. When you don't trust it, you get confusion, and you have it twice. So you're not trusting your intuition that is guiding you to close out a certain cycle. When you do this, when you let these fears go and you trust where you feel guided, a new energy is going to come in. I do feel like there's a project you guys may work on together, or some kind of opportunity to come together and grow. It does feel creative, but it's something you're going to be very enthusiastic, like excited about. Focus on that. Focus on maybe a project you guys have together, or some work, or something you're both passionate about. If you're raising kids together, if you're just just coming up with new ideas. But there's something about focusing on your passions at this time that will give way to the confusion that there seems to be. Because it's not really confusing. It's just that some old way of seeing this connection is crumbling. Maybe at one time you guys were just friends. Maybe you guys were just associates. But something has happened, some kind of trauma or chaos, something happened that kind of brought a revelation, or brought you guys together, or caused you guys to look at each other and see each other in a different light. But it does feel like here you're trying to ignore this intuition, and they're telling you to listen to your intuition at this time. Close out cycles where they need to be closed out, and trust your intuition. All right. You are having a fear of the unknown, of what you can't see ahead. And they're saying when you let all of that go, when you surrender to whatever this new energy is, new project, new opportunity, this potential spark that's here, it could even be a sexual energy. Something is going to come in that's going to be a major opportunity to bring this together. But I'm hearing for this group here, it's if you want it, if you want this. Yeah, that's their advice for you. Open up to receive if you want it. If you don't have to. This can be a union between two creative energies that are just meant to work together. It doesn't necessarily mean, romantic. But I will tell you, the love is present here for this to develop into something romantic and long term with sanctuary. Love sanctuary. That's what your relationship with them would feel like, a love sanctuary. That's deep. That's what I got for you, my pal twos. I enjoyed your person's energy. It's like very calm. Yeah, it's a calm energy. So I don't feel like you guys will have fights, like arguments. Like if you have debates, that's one thing, disagreements, but I don't see like this person screaming at you or, violence. I don't see that. But anyway, that's what I got for you, Part 2s. I hope this resonated. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. Read my description. It always tells you about all the other ways we can vibe. Leave a comment because that is the best way to vibe with all of us here in the tribe. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the great goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. I'll be back with Part 3. See ya. 3, welcome to your session. You were drawn to the intuitive crescent moon. Trust your inner wisdom and allow yourself quiet growth in this phase. Intuition, insight, quiet growth. And you're also drawn to this mushroom. I do feel like there's something with this situation or this relationship or this person here that you need to learn more or get clear on. I feel like this was like something that was growing and then it kind of plateaued. Like it stopped growing. And maybe either it felt like it started to descend, like go down, like rather than rising up. It had like so much momentum, and then it just feels like boom, and it was a disappointment, or it wasn't. I don't know what you thought. Um, it's like this situation here. You've really been having to listen to your inner knowing, and I do feel like maybe you're not trusting it. Maybe I'm with the crescent moon. I feel like there's somebody here, Islam, Muslim. Either you are, or the person you're asking about is doing Ramadan at this time, or Muslim. But I'm hearing this relationship. It was like meant for you both to grow in some way and learn to trust your inner wisdom. So there's something with this relationship that you really have to learn to trust. All right. So let's see. How do how does this person view Pal 3? Confusion. Are you kidding? Confusion. Okay. Uncertain, unclear, unsure. That's what they feel about you. They feel like you don't know what you're doing. You don't know if you want to be with them, if you don't want to be with them. And this is how you're making them feel confused. But they see you as that, as confused. And shallow. Hollow, empty, boredom. I don't know. A part of them feels like you're bored with them, or yeah, they thought you were a different way. And now it's almost like they feel like you're empty, like they don't know you. And that they thought you were different. Now they feel like you changed them. You're shallow. So maybe at one point they felt like you were accepting or all loving, and now they feel like you're judging them, or Yeah, a little bit of a shallow energy. Maybe you're concerned about their money and they feel like, ugh, I didn't know you were like that. I don't know. They really feel like you don't know what you're doing right now when it comes to them. Maybe that's why intuitive is here. You need to be following intuition if that's what you're doing. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Yeah, they see you as a part of their fate, a part of a cycle they had to go through, something they had to experience, either to have a new beginning or so that something could come to an end. But I'm almost getting this person feels like you guys' relationship or whatever was going on between y'all has ended. Like, and that was fate. Divorce. Oh, y'all got to know why I'm freaking out with this pal here. I'm gonna get personal because I gave this pal my estranged husband's name. Energy. When I was picking the pals for myself and naming who they were for me, this one was someone I'm trying to split from. So to have divorce come through is freaking me out. You guys experiencing a breakup. This person feels like you're trying to break off from them. And if you're here to see if it's the right thing to do, then you're at the right pal. But yeah, they feel like you ran your time with them and it's just destiny now that you guys go separate ways, that you want to leave them. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay, pal three. Crazy. I had to take a sip of drink on my milk, my chai milk. Um, this might have came as a surprise. I don't know why I'm feeling when I was just now like interrupted. Sorry, you're gonna hear my raggedy chair rolling around. I was just interrupted by one of my kids, and I randomly was going out there to the kitchen, make sure she's eating. Well, those who don't know, who are new to my channel, I have 3 children. Well, I have 4, but 3 of the youngest are autistic, nonverbal, have ADHD. So I have to, keep an eye on them. Obviously, I wasn't. I go into the kitchen and it looks like she took all her apples that I chopped up and put them in her soup. And I was surprised because all this time I'm thinking she's over there eating it, enjoying it. So it almost gives me that energy here where this person felt like they thought you were happy. They thought everything was good. And then it's like something happened that it was like, that's the end. Or like you just was like, I'm not accepting the same shit anymore. But for whatever reason, they feel like you're not really sure what you're doing. So maybe you show them mixed signals at sometimes, but they don't have a good view of you right now. Like they really see you as someone who's trying to break it off with them because you're confused and you're shallow. Yeah, ain't that something? So is it true love? Is this person really in love with my pal threes? Move this out the way. With the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Pal 3. This person is a karmic. Um, there is a karmic connection between you guys. This was fated. You were meant to meet with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is correct. Karma. This was a karmic union. Either they or you needed to get something out of this. I feel like this person didn't have a clear view of you, of how valuable you are. I feel like they weren't always honest and forthcoming, like clear. Mm. Three of Pentacles. I feel like there is admiration here, like adoring somebody that, like, see how he's holding tight to these coins, how he's so proud of these coins. It's almost like somebody who likes the way you look on their arm, or likes to have you because they see you're valuable, but that your full value, they don't get it. They don't. They just don't want to lose you because they know there's something here. You help them with something. For some of you, this person has a third person, has another person on the side. That's not all of you, but for some of you, you may be the side person, or they have another one, or they think you do. This person almost feels like it was karma, like destiny for you guys to come together. You were meant to help them in some way when it comes to work, or inspiring them with work and finances. But they're not clear. I feel like there was some truths that weren't told, maybe of their intent or how they really feel about you. And now I feel like now they're realizing how valuable you are, and it's like too late almost. They feel like it's too late. So this person admires you, they value you, they have love for you, but I don't think there's no cups. So I'm not getting an energy of heartfelt love like anywhere. I'm getting like they admire you and they love what you bring to the table, but they didn't value you. They didn't see your full value until like now they're seeing it, or they won't see it until like they're losing you. That's what I'm hearing. So like there's love, but in love, no. I don't feel this person's in love with you. If they were at one point, they're not now because they feel like you're confused and shallow and trying to break up with them or blocking them or whatever. But at this point right now, no. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear. I do feel like there's feelings here because they do want to hang on to you, but in love, no, they're not right now. So then what the hell are their intentions with my pile threes? Adventure. Embrace adventure and accept the uncertainties in life. You shake up something. Maybe they're bored in their current situation, and you bring a sense of adventure, a sense that they're not stuck, a sense that they can be free and get out there and do what they want. Awakening. Realize your growth and changes and embrace awakening. You help this person realize a lot of things. Their intent is to continue to grow with you and to learn new things. They really feel like you open them up to new things, maybe new ideas, new places, new ways to do things, to think, to be. Rooted in grace. Face life's challenges with grace, maintaining inner stability and calm amidst change. That is you. You are the calm amidst things changing in their lives. Their intent with you was to stand with you, to be by your side through life's challenges, to help you to maintain and stay calm amidst chaos and change. So I really feel like this person was seeing you as a new adventure, a new world, a new life. That would be more exciting than the one they've been dealing with. And that they were hoping to grow with you, to go through the rest of life. I almost feel like this person really sees you or saw you as someone they would be with for a long time, with this roots and staying grounded together. And it's a lot with changes and change. This person and uncertainties. It's like their intent with you is to be by your side through changes. But I also feel like that is what they wanted of you. The intent of this relationship was for you to support each other through these changes that are coming in, these new adventures that are coming in. All right. So, how would a relationship with them be if Pal 3 said, okay, I'm going to get with them? Beauty. I feel like it would be a new world for you. You see this threshold here? I do feel like this person finds you very beautiful. That just came in my head. They really, really find you stunning to look at. Um, but I do see your world being filled with beauty, being able to see things in a whole new light, and healing. Wow. So there are some things that this union or friendship or whatever this is was meant to bring in. And it with karma showing up and then healing, it lets me know that there are aspects of your inner child or theirs that would be healed through this union. There would be an ability to see the beauty in life again, where I feel like maybe their life or yours has been very hard up to this point, and being in a relationship with this person, you would only be focused on like beautiful things coming in. You would start to feel so healed. Um, yeah. So a relationship with this person wouldn't be bad at all. I do hear for some of you though, you may feel pressure to maintain certain beauty or your looks, certain standards. Um, and some of you may realize that the person you're with, you are literally helping them through a healing process. But yeah, that would be the dynamics. Okay. So what do they want to tell you from their higher self? Ace of Swords twice. Wow. Since I met you, my mind has expanded to so many new ideas and ways of thinking, enhancing my brain power like never before. Didn't I say you opened them up to seeing things like different, like in a different way of looking at things and doing things? The Lovers. It was reversed, but the connection I have with you is so deep and profound on all possible levels: sexual, spiritual, emotional, and intellectual. This person wants you to know that at least at one point they felt like you were their soulmate, their divine mate. Yeah, they felt like God sent you to them. But it did come through reverse, which makes me feel like they're not so sure anymore. Yeah, the judgment card reversed as well. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty and everything I do must have a deep meaning. So it does feel like maybe they feel like they might have regretted the choice to connect to you initially now. They kind of regret it. They feel like they might have been careless. Maybe they didn't get to know you well enough. Maybe they didn't get rid of third parties first. Maybe they didn't value you in the way they should have. But they're awakening, or they're eventually going to awaken to that, because judgment was reversed. So it makes me feel like this is coming, where they're going to realize where they had a hand in possibly what caused this breakup. If this wasn't a breakup or a disconnect or a divorce, you in the wrong path. Okay, this person definitely was in a relationship with you or is. Okay, all right. So finally, what advice is there from my pal threes moving forward with this person? Y'all have repeat cards coming out in a totally different deck. Four of Pentacles here. We have the Four of Pentacles again. Now, this person, and I said holding on to you, not really seeing your value, um, being reckless, fumbling. But now there's like this energy of wanting to hold on. There's a possessive energy. Like, yeah, they want to hold on to you. So, and there's something with you. Maybe you feel like you've invested in them. Maybe you've given them money, put money into them. Uh, um, or just a lot of your precious time. And there's an aspect of you too that is kind of like feeling like you invested here and you want to see something come of this investment. And you have the Four of Cups. It just feels like you weren't happy in this situation. You weren't content. And this feels like something you've been contemplating or thinking about for a while, that you weren't fulfilled in this situation. You're not feeling fulfilled. Um, it does feel like you've gone through, or you are in a period of reevaluate in this situation. And if things don't change, this opportunity is going to pass, either for this person or for you. Six of Swords, transitions, leaving behind, moving on to calmer waters, distance, accepting lessons. So somebody's either going to be walking away from this. I don't know. Their advice to you is to like just move on. Yeah, to move on from this. Let me get all the cards out. All right. We have the Four of Swords reversed. And the Five of Swords reversed. So the advice moving forward with this person is to kind of let them go. I'm getting, it feels like there was investing like time or money between you two that kind of makes you want to either hang on and see where this is going to go, but they're like, you're not fulfilled, you're not happy here. Even holding on, both energies look very like they're contemplating, like, I don't know, this is not fulfilling me. So their advice to you is to leave it behind, move on to better waters, accept the lesson from this situation that you're meant to learn. And it does feel like you need to allow yourself to rest and to heal from this, because soon you'll be ready to re-enter the world. But they're saying, and you might feel restless right now, like something's got to happen. Like, what is happening here with this? This energy here feels like you need to know answers now. And they're like, you need to rest for a minute, finish recovering from whatever this was. Um, because peace is coming. It says peace after trouble, making amends, reconciliation, past resentments, regret, remorse, and cutting loose. So you may be feeling really bad about walking away from this person. And that's what they're saying you need to take time to heal from. Um, but you are starting to come out of that energy, like letting go of remorse and regret, cutting this energy off. And when you do that, you'll see that a chance to reconcile and for peace and a resolution will make itself known to you. But as long as you're in this energy of, I don't know, should I stay, should I go? Nothing can manifest except the same repetitive cycle. So, your advice here, pull your energy back, leave this behind, allow yourself to be guided to better things. You'll feel your burnout or exhaustion will fade because this situation here feels like it was exhausting. Any conflicts or disagreements will fade, and you'll be able to have more calm, fair conversations around this situationship. Um, yeah, by doing that, because the contemplating is done. It's already shown here that it's like, mm-mm. It's just not happy. Neither party is happy the way things are. So there has to be a change. Okay. That's what I got for you, my pal. Threes. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into this family of light. Read my description, tells you about all the other ways we could connect and vibe. And leave me a comment that also connects our energy. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And that's one of my kids interrupting me now. I'll be back with Pal 4. See ya. Hey, Pal 4. Am I correct? Yeah, 4. I had to double check that because Pal 4, this is the same day as I did the other reads, but way later. Um, and as I'm doing all these other things, I keep saying I could do Pal 4, but I'm gonna get to them later. I'm gonna get to Pal 4. I'm gonna get to them in a little while. I'm gonna get to Pal 4. So the first download I got for this group was that whoever you're thinking of, either you or they puts the other on the back burner. Like, maybe this is someone that you've known for a while that you feel like, oh, they'll always be there, or they see you that way. Um, this person may smoke weed. I don't know. I had a high feeling as I was coming in for y'all read, a very relaxed, laid back, not in a rush, just mellowed out. I also felt a spiritual vibe too, that Maybe you guys share spiritual beliefs or something to that extent. But yeah, this just overall feels like someone that you know is a constant. Like, oh, they'll be there. That type of vibe. All right, let's get into this. But that's what I was picking up as I'm doing all this other stuff and saying, oh, I'll get to power four. It's like the kind of same vibe I was feeling between you guys. All right, so you would join the new moon in Gemini. Embrace new connections and explore ideas with a curious mind. Communication, curiosity, and adaptability. So I do feel like for some of you, this is someone new. Like you don't know this, like you're just getting to know this person, and maybe there's hasn't been enough communication yet for you to really know how they feel about you. For others of you, I feel like there's something about you and this person and sharing, like communicating with each other. Maybe you both are intellectuals on the same topic. Um, you spark each other's curiosity about things. I don't know. I'm getting like something new. Just feeling like new things to talk about. Maybe um the things you guys talk about you can't talk to other people about, or you just feel like you get each other, you hear each other, you really hear each other. Also, for some of you, I'm getting, I don't know why, her writers um, with explore ideas with a curious mind. Um, this person also may, I don't want to say be freaky, but I feel like introduce new ways and things to do stuff. Okay. And you also have the amethyst in the bottle. This person may be a little distant from you. Maybe you're not like very, very close because this gives me message in a bottle vibe. Like you're sending it out and hoping that they get it. This could be someone that you just haven't seen in a while. But there is a spiritual connection. I'm really getting like in spite if there is a distance, there's still a mental connection or spiritual connection where maybe you guys still think of each other or go to the same church, pray together, or I don't know, it's something like a connection to source or God that you guys share, a common belief. It does really feel like this is a spiritual union of some kind. Um, let's get into this because this person, it just felt like kind of backburnerish, like overlooked. Or if you did look at them at one time, it's kind of like you're like, oh, but so and so will always be there. Or I don't know. Let me see. Let me see how they view you, and that'll clear it all up. So, divine masculine, young masculine energy. Wow. So whoever you are here thinking of, they see you as being very masculine. Now, if you don't consider yourself to be masculine, that just means your divine masculine energy is what stands out to them. Maybe if they are also a masculine, they like that bond, like maybe feeling like you understand their masculine side. Um, this could also be a dynamic where you almost feel like boys or like that's my boy or part or like buddies more so than mates. Now, this person sees you like their homeboy or like their homie or like, yeah, I'm really getting that. Or and for some of you, they see you as being very strong, very tough. I'm getting like New York City streets. Like they feel like you're very strong minded. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. They also feel like you would run from this connection or you are. Um, yeah, they feel like sometimes you just disappear. They can't find you. You ghost them. Um, I'm hearing almost like they feel like they have to really balance their divine masculine energy in order to keep you from running. Um, because they see you almost like a dude, even if you're not a dude. Like they feel like your energy is like that. Like, oh, this person's clingy, I'm out. Or oh, this person, they're too much, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna leave. Like the stereotypical ideas that people put on masculine energies. But this person sees you like that. Almost hearing like you would run from something real. Maybe this person feels like you've never really had real connections, or you had to always be the masculine in your dynamics. Um, yes, luck is on your side. So this person sees you as like the one. They're like, I'm almost hearing, and they also see you as very lucky. They see you as somebody who like everything just works out for you. Luck is just on your side. But I'm also hearing yes when it comes to you. Like they feel like you are a definite yes. That if they were to be with you, things would be fine. Luck would be on their side. Everything would just be flowing. And ladybug represents it's a symbol of good luck. So this person really feels like your energy brings luck, or you're just a lucky person. But I'm also hearing you bring luck. Maybe they feel their connection to you, or they will feel their connection to you uh boosts areas of their life. And guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. This person may feel like you, okay, for some of you, you remind this person of someone who has passed on in their life, and that's how they see you. And for others of you, I feel like this person feels like a deceased loved one has sent you to them, or like works through you. There's just something about a passed on loved one that they feel like you and them have a connection through, or this passed on loved one is like bringing this together because you are a yes. So this person is very spiritual. Mhm. All right. So let's see. Let's jump right to it. Is this true love? Is this person in love with my power force? We have the Ten of Swords reversed, but I'm putting them all upright. I don't use reversals to the last deck. We have the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Does this person love you or in love with you? I would need clarity for that. They're just showing me what they still think of you. This person feels like you've been through some ish. Like they feel like you have not been properly cared for in your relationships. Like people have just betrayed you, backstabbed you. You've had to keep getting up again and again and again from various hardships and relationships. They want to offer you something, but they almost feel like you constantly go after little things, like people who are beneath you. They feel like you accept people who are not really worthy. And at this time, they feel like they're not in a position to offer you much. But when it comes to relationships, they feel like you're not like, I don't know, they're intuitive as well. And I'm hearing like there is this fear of the unknown. So there are aspects of each other you're still figuring out and learning, because there is a fear of not being sure how this would turn out. We have the Moon here. So there's a lot of emotions here, a lot of feelings here. Um, but it just feels like they're still trying to be figured out. Like, yeah. I'm gonna get you some clarity though, because yeah, I'm not clear here. This person, it's like I feel like they care about They care about how you feel because they seem to be very concerned with past betrayals and pains that you've gone through. But a part of them almost feels like, I don't know, like you're not listening to your intuition, you're not being wise, or like they don't have much to offer you. And since they can't see where this would go, they'll just keep these emotions inside. What are they doing? Four of Swords. So yeah, they need to heal. They have gone through something as well. It's not just you. So they feel like you've been down and out and through stuff, but they also have gone through something. It feels like recent that has them kind of like hesitant when it comes to relationships. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person wants to focus on work. They feel like their work suffered for some reason. And they want to try to heal from whatever betrayals and heartache or whatever they've gone through and get their work and their money right again. They don't feel like their money is right at this time. So they're not really even thinking of being in love with anyone right now. I'm not getting that for this pal at all. I feel like that card flew all the way, knocking stuff down. Hold on. For the Queen of Cups. All right, so this person at this time, they just would not be good for you emotionally. So I do feel with the Queen of Cups coming up, they do love you, they care about you, but in love, no. Right now, what they want to be in love with is their work, their career, getting all of that right, um, fully healing, doing some spiritual work uh, from whatever betrayal they went through. Bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles. What you don't see is they do have plans to collaborate with you. Some of you, this person wants to work with you creatively. They see you as a creative thinker with this Queen of Cups. They also see you as very intuitive as well. Um, but yeah, for others of you, this person may already have another person. And so they're not really thinking about falling in love with you at this time. But I'm really getting, for most of you, this is someone that wants to work with you. I'm almost hearing like they see you as somebody they can work with, or you offer a service that they feel like would be beneficial to them. For many of you, you help this person through decisions they struggle to make, and when they feel like they're sinking into depression. So this person might really see you as like a mama or a sister, big sister, brother, or papa energy that helps them heal when they go through certain trials and tribulations. Hear for a lot of you, you come off like a big brother, or sorry if you're a woman, but yeah, this person sees you like they bro, or if you're a man, um, they see you as like they're bro. Like it's just a bro energy, like buddies. It just doesn't matter the gender. Okay. Weird dynamic. I don't want to say weird. Not a weird dynamic here. Wow, Page of Pentacles. I shuffled once. It came up again. This person's really not feeling like they have anything to offer. They want to get their money up. They want to get their work together before they even consider allowing themselves to fall in love with anyone. So I do feel like they love and care for you. But right now, they see you as someone they could collaborate with, make money with, do creative work, or go to you if they need intuitive advice or guidance, or some kind of a boost, something that will boost them. But other than that, yeah, they don't feel like you're consistent. Your energy's not consistent. You're in and you're there, and then you could disappear on them. And maybe they've done that to you at one point. I'm hearing maybe you felt like that about them, that they were running, or you couldn't always catch their energy. Anyway, tables always turn, y'all. So, what are their intentions with you, with my power fours? Like, why are they in their life, period? Light of life. Embrace your unique glow, however small, to light the way ahead. So, just something like you show them or you offer them that brings light into their lives. Maybe there's something like new connections, new ideas, new with a curious mind. There's something about you that gets this person going where they feel if they were feeling like their flame was going out or they were losing passion for certain things or their abundance, like you bring this energy of abundance and light into their life. And I feel like this person's intention is to help you to see your gifts, embrace your unique glow, to be you. This is somebody who is going to like push you to stay lit, to be that flame, to glow, um, to be a leader. And their intent is to do the same, to be that light in your life. Uh, I feel like I'm hearing leader with this group. Like this person here wants to lead. They want to be able to teach. They want to be able to share with you with this Gemini, like communicate, teach, and they want to be a light, a source of light for you when you feel like you're in the dark. Silent strength. Build your power in silence, waiting for the right moment to reveal your quiet strength. Wow. This person feels like you guys are like some kind of secret, like, I don't want to say weapon, but like, it's like you guys are very strong together. Their intent with you is to be strong, powerful forces that move in silence. Like, and then boom, put it out there. So like what I'm seeing is like somebody that gets engaged but doesn't tell anybody, has a wedding, gets eloped, doesn't tell anybody, but then boom, you see pictures, or boom, you start seeing them showing up and showing out. It's like that energy. And it's not something they're doing where it's like, look at me. It's just they show up and you're just like, whoa. And you feel that power. This person feels like together you guys are strong, and that their intent with you would be to build you up, to make you feel more and more in your power, to feel more strength, and to also know when it's the right time to make certain moves. Sometimes they see you as doubting yourself and then rushing into things head first, and they're like their intent is to help you to know when to pounce, when to follow your instincts. And trust. There we have it. And I was about to say when to stop running. And it says establish trust in yourself and others. This person wants to show you that you can trust. They really feel like you've been in relationships where this was a factor. Like there was no trust. You could not trust that person would always be there for you. And that's where I'm getting with this constant. Like this person is somebody who's a constant. Even if they're not that person that's always available, like I felt that for PAL 2. This person will move their things around to fit them in. PAL 4, I feel like it just doesn't matter. You know, this person's there. Like, even if they don't show up in that moment, they'll show up in some way. It's like you can really trust this person. This feels like a lifetime connection, no matter how distant. I'm still seeing like this heart. There's some kind of deep love here. And this person's intent in your life right now is to build your strength, to remind you to keep your that you are a powerful force and to keep your light going, and to help you to realize that there are people you can trust. I almost feel like this person is just really meant to be a friend. I'm not seeing any signs of like in love. I'm just seeing like love and care and support. All right. Well, if you were in a relationship with them, how would it be? Light. Look at that. It's just like, I don't even know the words for it. Just really feeling like you trusting, like, and gratitude, just grateful. And doesn't that give you the energy of like young and old? Like, I just feel like this is a lifetime connection You guys, even if you're not in a relationship, will be friends forever. And it's like a light. Look at that, light of life and then light. There's something about you guys being a light in each other's life when things feel like it goes dark, when things feel depressing, when you want to run. Like, this person is that light that keeps you going. And you're that for them. And together, whether this is a love relationship or friendship, you are both very, very grateful for this connection, and will be, or are, like, will always be grateful for this connection because it brings a certain light, a certain joy, a certain feeling of, yes, there's still hope, there's still goodness out there, there's still, yeah, it's like that luck. I almost feel like you guys are like each other's guardian angels. Yeah, you guys are each other's guardian. Deep connection here all these connections. All right, so what do they want to tell my power fours? Let's get some messages from their higher self. All right, we have Nine of Wands. Each time I think we are finally safe, another wound of mine is resurfaced, and I retreat until I feel it won't hurt anymore. Now, this was reversed. This could have been how they were behaving before towards you, or they felt you were dealing with wounds. And whenever you or they felt like, oh my God, triggered, the other one would run or pull their energy back. And this was reversed, but I'm not putting them reversed, but it was reversed. So I do feel like this is maybe how this person felt. Like, it was a lot of work. It's a lot of work for you guys to be together. Maybe you've been trying to be a couple for a long time. But past wounds had gotten in the way of that. Queen of Wands, a lot of Wands energy here. In Pentacles, really, I'm getting a lot of fire with the light. It's just a lot of passion. So I do feel like if you guys did come together, there would be sexual energy. I'm not so much seeing like emotional love. Only emotions I see here are the moon, and these are emotions that are kind of held down, suppressed, and more so about admitting truths, like about feelings, than love and romance. Anyway, I feel more optimistic about life and ready to get out of my shell. This is how I feel they see you and how you make them feel. I'm ready to get out of my shell to share my joy and my ideas with you and the rest of the world. Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like they really see you as someone magical, somebody, you inspire this person. You're almost like a muse, you know? But I feel like you inspire them in a deeper way than like they just watch you. I think you guys like speak when you guys talk. However, whatever y'all communicate and speak about and share is inspirational to each other. Yeah. You help each other work through these triggers, I'm hearing as well. Past wounds. And this is the Emperor. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules and have high demands or expectations. So this person is coming through to let you know that they are concerned with the level they are at right now. Want to be focused right now on their status. They want to build up their wealth, their career. They feel like whatever they're working on or whatever they want to do requires them to be very disciplined. And that's where they're focused right now, is bossing up, getting into this leadership position, making whatever their dreams are manifest. And you inspire that. And they do see you as a part of this. Like, whatever it is they're trying to manifest, you are a part of it, but it almost feels more like in a collaborative way than as like intimate partners. It's a lot of, well, wands, and then we have, with the fire and the light, often represent wand energy. And it's giving a lot of fire and passion, like driven, let's do this, ambition, and even sexual energy, but I'm not seeing like romance. All right. So let me give you some advice moving forward with this person. We have the King of Swords. He was reversed. Page of Wands. Three of Wands. I don't think these are going to fit all the way across. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. And the Three of Swords reversed. Okay. So your advice right now with this person. Sorry. And now I'm being bothered like someone's blasting their music outside. Hopefully you guys don't hear it. I'm hearing this person right now is really not in an energy of intimacy or romance and love. They might even feel a little cold at this time. Yeah, they went through a recent heartbreak. So right now they're working on forgiveness, they're releasing pain. Um yeah, they're gonna have to go through a process of loving on themselves. I do feel like they might have went through a recent breakup or something very painful, or they were triggered recently about something that has their emotions kind of in a disarray. Yeah, but it's like they're in the process right now. And I feel like that's what you need to do. Your advice moving forward with this person is to work on forgiveness, work on recovering from your past pains, and love on yourself. And if this person ever hurt you, work on letting that go. Um, I don't see this person being able to come in quickly. I see delays. I see if they do come in, you guys are going to end up just being flighty, like, oh, that was fun. Oh, that was fun. But I don't see anything permanent with this person at this time. You guys would just be having a good time. Where they're telling you to focus is on new ideas that are coming in, even if it comes through this person, staying in a youthful energy, which I've been hearing since that card came out. It's time for you to be fearless, to go after the dreams you had since you were young, to because I'm hearing like this person right now, you've done things. You've made progress in your life in some way. It feels like you've been through some of what this person's going through right now, or y'all are going through it at the same time. Whatever the case may be, you're a little bit further in growth than them. And this person is like still waiting for their ships to come in. They're awaiting results on this decision. Maybe they walked away from someone, or they did something drastic that right now they're trying to wait to see what's going to be the outcome of that. And in the meantime, they're going to be just in and out of relationships. They're not really going to be um, solid for you. So your advice at this time is not to wait for this person to continue to expand and to progress fearlessly, but stay open to adventure and excitement and new ideas that this person may bring in. Okay, this person may also be very instrumental in assisting you in uh, closing out a cycle with someone who was arrogant and reckless with your heart. They may be a part of your healing process, um, forcing you to look within and love on you. And yeah, yeah. That's what I got. Forcing you to look within and love on you. This is somebody who really though they see you like maybe a masculine, a divine masculine, they're in their divine masculine. So they kind of want to help and teach, and they're learning things and they're discovering stuff, and you both keep each other's spark going, like keep looking, keep searching, keep trusting though in the process, or Every time you go through something, I'm going to be right there to wipe you off, dust you off, and tell you what the lesson was from that and send you back out into the world. And then they show up for you in the same way. It's that type of vibe, which I feel like it's going to always be that way. But this is weird that they just see you as someone who's running. So I don't know if they feel like you run from the real, like a real commitment, or that they just feel like they can't always find you. But this person feels like a friend for life. This is somebody that I feel like maybe you've known them since you were young. You will still know them in your old age. So will, like, you will be very grateful for this friendship. I can't call it a relationship. If it is, you guys have an amazing friendship and connection, and should be able to talk out anything. So if you want to know if they love you, this is a dynamic where you can ask this person, hey, you love me, or are you in love with me? Like, and I feel like they would be real. Yeah. Whew. That was a lot powerful. Yeah. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into this family. And read my description. It tells you about all the other ways we can connect and vibe. Also, leave a comment, because that's another way for us to energetically bond. Not like that. I don't want to sound creepy. Energetically, like, connect, tap in. Anyway, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the amazing things that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, y'all. Later.